could. Oh yeah. Feel it. I could. Oh yeah. Feel it.
You know, kids often come up to Perry Stone and they say, Mr. Stone, what does Santa Claus do in the off season? Well, this is basically what there's nothing left to do, but I don't know if he's taking Viagra for Mrs. Claus, but I'm disgusted. I will never respect Santa Claus again, kids. It's exactly what he's doing. Disgusting. Santa.
Oh
Santa
yeah.
Claus, I'm looking at you. You know, I want people to be loose on Drunk Franklin Friday, and I do like them wild, but that's a little bit too wild and loose. Too loose is...
Shots, Beth Dutton, breaking tabletops. She'll strip your soul with the rebel side. Don't need no pole with the devil slide. Can't tame the fire when you fan the flames. Shot a wild chase with insane. That attitude is bad as you got jealous bitches mad at you. So slam that Captain Morgan while you're singing Morgan Wallen. Bartender, keep 'em pouring. She's just starting far from falling. Ain't no bitch boy that can touch her. Loves her outlaws rough and rugged. If paid for shaking, she'd make a living. So let's go make some bad decisions. Dancing with the devil, she's got liquor in her veins. Broken halo, a rebel, she's a sinner, not a saint. I like 'em kinda wild, I like 'em kinda wild, I like 'em kinda wild, 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 wild. It started with a whiskey shot, I like 'em wild. She's dancing on them tabletop, I like 'em wild. Forever, she never stops. I like 'em wild, 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 wild. Dancing with the devil, she's got liquor in her veins. Broken halo, a rebel, she's a sinner, not a saint. I like 'em kinda wild, I like 'em kinda wild, I like 'em kinda wild, 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 wild. I like 'em kinda wild, 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 wild.
Oh, I need a fur coat like that. Maybe some rings. I'd rock that puppy, and her too. But mostly me and my fur coat. Look like a damn handsome pimp, I'll tell you that. I like 'em wild, and that's why I love you, Stoneheads. You're wild. Wild. How are you? Thank you very much for joining me. It is our favorite day of the week. All right, calm down. Drunk Franklin Friday, and I have come prepared. Usually, as you see, I have the crystal head here, okay? That's that. But I also have because, we don't really have representation for Franklin Friday unless Cosmic calls, okay? He took a hit yesterday, but really the Franklin part of the show is clearly outnumbered. So as the host, I feel it's my responsibility to give equal time to both the alcoholic beverage and the smokesies. So I have the Crystal Head, and I also have, this was given to me. It is the Lemon Kush. Excuse me, I'm wrong. It's the Lemonade Kush. People give me stuff. They do. It's amazing. The stuff that I get, every day practically is Christmas for me. Well, I don't ask for these things. And here, Perry, maybe sometimes when you get frustrated, you should have some Lemonade Kush. So there we go. So I'm going to light that up. So I want equal time, okay? Because I don't feel that the Franklin aspect of this day is represented the right way, all right? So we'll put that up to Mr. Crystal Head. If it could stay there, I don't know. Whatever. Balance. I need balance there. All right. It'll probably get knocked down. But anyway, so there we go. Hope you're having a pleasant day. It's a little cool here, and I think I read somewhere that it's also cool in Virginia. And we have other people watching as well. Hey, Jeff Miller. Been a long time. How are you doing? J.C. Hale joins us. Peter Jenkins. Donna Nasty Barger. Boy, we really got into it this morning. Yeah, baby. More about that coming up. That's right. Carolyn Fox, the midget stalker. Yes. Carolyn, at the end of the show, for the first time, I was playing my outro. It was, I guess, 7 minutes after 6, and she called and had a nice little conversation, which I'll address a little bit later, but I have another earworm that I have to get rid of because of her. Brandon Farmer joins us. And now let's read Sonny's big ass paragraph here with a trivia question. Drunk and nasty skull Franklin Friday is upon us. Yeah, get skulled, Perry Stone. I just love that Waffle House brawl video. Yeah, may I once again request a couple of tunes? Let's check out The Cars Drive, covered by Quatrophonia X. I probably mispronounced that. And a heavier version of Motley Crue's Home Sweet Home, covered by Multiverse. Interesting combination there. Question, Stoneheads, can you name one of the first triple albums that hit the rock world? For a bonus point, name the triple album that is the all-time sales leader worldwide. A triple album. I'm feeling like I should know this, but it's not coming. A triple album. 3 albums. Gosh dang it. It'll come to me, hopefully. Maybe I need some Lemonade Kush to focus my brain on that question. But if you guys know it, by all means. Where's Bill Bass? He would know this. He would definitely know this. The first triple album. All right. Hey, guess what? I think I need to play my introduction. A short one today.
Today's show is brought to you by Friday. Make it count. Drop a deuce in the executive bathroom.
The revolution starts now. I'm just a dirty white boy. 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 Dirty white boy.
All right, and away we go. Donna Barger has sent me, I think, like 7 songs today, so let me just begin with one of her songs. Back in a moment, folks. Stonehead Jeopardy on the way, and lots of shenanigans.
to believe. Your body's got me begging to please, but you can turn your back with these. Oh, woman. Well, use me up and take my pride. You can have it all anytime you like. A woman, yeah. Well, your heart is stone, but your skin is silk. I should be ashamed, but I feel no guilt. No guilt, no guilt, no guilt. Woman, what are you doing to me? I've got scars, I've got bruises. I'm like a toy, you wanna use this. Woman, what are you doing to me? I've got scars, I've got bruises. I'm like a toy, you wanna use this. Woman, let me go. You wind me up and keep me blue. I know it's kind of fun for you. I see your scales start to show. So lift your skirt up and let your tail go. Your tongue's dripping with the venom of love. I've been bitten by that sucker bug. I'm following you, what can I do? Now that I'm hooked, you got me reeling through. Well, use me up and take my pride. You can have it all anytime you like. A woman, yeah. Well, your heart is stone, but your skin is silk. I should be ashamed, but I feel no guilt. No guilt, no guilt, no guilt. Woman, what are you doing to me? I've got scars, I've got bruises. I'm like a toy, you wanna use this. Woman, what are you doing to me? I've got scars, I've got bruises. I'm like a toy, you wanna use this. Woman, let me go. A woman, 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 woman. A woman, 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 woman.
Interesting song, Woman. And you know what? That's very timely because we're celebrating International Women's Month. So there you go. Woman is from Mark Oliver here on the Perry Stone Show. So I could not think. I'm going to kick myself because I'm feeling like I should know this. Sonny asked this trivia question about 3 albums. Okay, the first triple album that hit the rock world. Name the triple album that this all-time sales leader worldwide. And I'm just, I got a mental block here. I'm sure, like I said, I'm going to smack myself silly. A lot of answers coming in. Dark Side of the Moon. Well, that wasn't a triple album. Thriller was another guess I see here. Huh. I don't know. Hey, Jeannie Harper, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Bill Bass says, what is the Woodstock album? The first triple album was Woodstock and George Harrison. So the first triple album, Woodstock, okay, and then George Harrison had a triple album? Fascinating. And look, I mentioned Bill Bass would get at least the Woodstock. He got that. I don't recall Woodstock being a triple album, but I believe you. Triple album, fantastic. And one album from George Harrison was a triple album. I don't, not that I have a lot of George Harrison albums. I have All Things Must Pass. I have his greatest hits. I don't remember. Well, good question. Good question. Now we all know. Okay. Thank you very, very much. We'll get back to the rock and roll in just a moment. Now here comes my useless Stonehead Jeopardy question. Here, what's the category today? I don't know. Let's check it out. Hello, computer. Since we're going for AI and robot DJs, what is the category today? Ah, it's the Oscars. How timely this weekend. So again, it's been such a long time. So the album, the triple album from George Harrison was All Things Must Pass. I haven't listened to that album since, gosh, I don't know when, the 70s. I lost track of. So upstairs in the attic, I have the triple album of George Harrison. Oh boy, I got to pull out these albums, man, and start listening to them again. And I do have the Woodstock album. And a little trivia question, I always bring it up because I think it's fascinating. The couple that's on the Woodstock album, you know, they're kind of like huddled together in a, I don't know, a towel or something like that. They got married after Woodstock, and as of 5 years ago, I recall, they were still married. They probably still are. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, and they have kids and things of that nature. Woodstock was a good time. A little bit too young for me to truly appreciate that. And then they did other Woodstocks. It just wasn't the same thing because Woodstock was not only about the music, but the time in our country, what was going on, the rebellious young kids. Isn't it amazing? They were more peaceful back then when Woodstock happened than what's going on in our country right now. And back then, everybody thought they were lewd, they were disgusting, they were salacious. Yes, there was a lot of drugs and sex going on, but it wasn't violent. It was there for peace and to send a message to the government as well about war and some other matters. All right, so here is my useless trivia question for today. The Oscars is this weekend. Some douche movie will probably win, okay, that I never heard of. I don't even know who is nominated at this point. So anyway, here's your question for today. The record for the number of Oscars for one movie is 11. 3 movies have done it. Can you name one of them? I'll repeat the question. The record for the number of Oscars for one movie is 11. 3 movies have only done it. I'm asking you, name one, okay? All right. We'll get back to the rock and roll in just a couple of seconds here. Let me... Let's get another Donna Nasty Barger song out of the way here, because I know as soon as she starts drinking, play my music, play my music. All right, here's a familiar song, and they do a great version of it as well. Dire Straits. Look at Donna Nasty Barger pulling out the hits.
sex for free. Get your money for nothing. 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 Sex for
Welcome to the party, pal. That's a quote from a movie. Die Hard. Welcome to the party, pal. Bruce Willis, not doing well these days, has dementia. His wife evidently released a statement, when they take Bruce Willis out. It's very, very sad. They take Bruce Willis out, and the paparazzi, of course, is following, and they're shouting lines from Die Hard like, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Classic line. And it really upsets Bruce Willis because all of a sudden these people come out of the woodwork here, out of their cars with cameras, and yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. And it really is upsetting him. So don't do that. Good trivia question, as I mentioned with Sonny about the triple album. I forgot about this. I, too, have this album, Wings Over America, the all-time triple album sales champion at $4.5 million sold worldwide. Again, I got to pull out all these albums. They're just stuck in the attic there. All right, now, my StoneHea Jeopardy question. The record for the number of Oscars for one movie, okay, is 11. 3 movies have done it. Can you name them? Okay, all right. Let's see. Carolyn says, I was trying to recall the other 2, Gone with the Wind or E.T. Those are both incorrect. Sorry. Let's see. Titanic from J.C. Hailstorm, he says that. Good answer. Sonny says, what is Titanic? Donna Nasty Barger, what is Titanic? Carolyn Fox, we're going to go with Titanic. Brandon Farmer, what is Forrest Gump? Okay, so we do have a lot of winners. Yes, one of the 3 movies would be Titanic. Okay, is it possible to name the other 2? You'll never get them. Okay, I might as well tell you now. One is a classic older movie starring Charlton Heston. I see Bill Bass. Yes, Sonny got it. Ben-Hur won 11 Academy Awards. Bill Bass said, what is Star Wars? Nope. Ben-Hur is the other one. So far we have Ben-Hur and Titanic. The next one, nobody will get. Damn it, Sonny got it. You looked it up, Sonny. You looked it up. Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King is the 3rd movie that has won 11 Academy Awards. All right, there you go. Very good. Now, speaking of movies, if you were with us the last segment of the show last night, Carolyn Fox called me, and, well, a couple of things. She sang a song from James Bond, from The Spy Who Loved Me, and we were having a nice conversation last night about James Bond movies, and I recall she has never watched a James Bond movie until, I guess, last night. It was The Spy Who Loved Me, and I just got all bent out of shape because Roger Moore, I loved him in a series called The Saint, but he was a god-awful, probably one of the worst James Bond, and it was just so campy and corny. So for her to be introduced to a James Bond movie, The Spy Who Loved Me. Oh my God, I was thinking she'll never watch another James Bond movie because there are much, much better. And you also watch Dr. No, which would be the first James Bond movie. Good for you. I gave her a recommendation to watch all of them in a row. You want to skip the Roger Moore movies? Go ahead and do it. There is a god-awful one called Moonraker. Terrible, terrible. But as things progressed, James Bond got a little bit more serious. Yes, Bill Bass, Sean Connery absolutely was the best James Bond. But as the series progressed, it got a little bit more serious and dark and not so campy, not so corny. I thought Daniel Craig did an excellent job, although he's not going to be James Bond anymore. As a matter of fact, here's a spoiler alert. I'm sorry to inform you, James Bond is dead, supposedly. They killed him off in the last movie, okay? No Time to Die. And now, of course, because everything is woke and politically correct, they're rearranging all the offensive women titles like Pussy Galore, you know, because it's sexist. And the new James Bond, they're contemplating, could be a woman, could be African American, or bisexual, okay? And they're going to, because James Bond was a womanizer, and so they're going to do away with all that stuff. He was an alcoholic, and he was a womanizer. Still, he saved the world multiple times. Very funny. So that's where we are. So getting back to Carolyn, she started singing last night, Nobody Does It Better. So this is the problem I have. When she started singing, I could not get that song out of my head. I woke up like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and the song is in my head from Carly Simon. And I'm sorry, folks. I'm going to play that song to get it out of my head. Thank you, Carolyn Fox, for torturing me.
Nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it half as good as you. Baby, you're the best.
Good. Goodbye. All right. That was good. Yes. Now I could rest in peace. That song was in my head. Ah, damn. Yes, Jeannie Harper just sent me a picture, and thank you for that, Jeannie, of what Carly Simon looks like these days. Unrecognizable. You know, there's some, my mom always says this, and I bust her chops every time she does it. She doesn't like to watch, like, Clint Eastwood. She wants to remember Clint Eastwood being young and virile and masculine. I said, Ma, watch a Clint Eastwood movie. There's a couple of good ones out there, you know? But I don't want to look at him. He should stay behind the camera. He's too old, you know? And now I'm beginning, since I saw that picture Jeannie just sent me of Carly Simon, I kind of think that maybe she's kind of right here. Carly, what the hell, man? Here's...
And all the girls dreamed that they'd be your partner. They'd be your partner. And you're so vain.
All righty. Well, you're not vain. I mean, she doesn't look terrible. What is she, in her 80s now? I know. I mean... But, you know, I remember Carly Simon, my God. I mean, she wasn't overly attractive. She had a little bit of a horsey face and whatnot, but I don't know. She, okay. Thanks, Jeannie. Much appreciated. I still love Carly Simon. She had some mega hits, too. All right. Let's see. I mentioned, I guess it was a spoiler alert that if you didn't see No Time to Die, the last James Bond movie released, he does die in the end. But you know it's Hollywood. They could always bring him back. But Daniel Craig, you know, I guess he aged out of it. Pete Jenkins says, in the end of No Time to Die, Bond probably didn't die. His balls just got blown off and his gender altered. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, that must be such a thrill. As I mentioned before, I would love to play a James Bond. You know, just one James Bond movie. Be just awesome.
007 is back in Douchefinger. Perry Stone is the new James Bond in Douchefinger. Moneypenny, make me a martini, shaken not stirred, with white olives. Someone's at my door. Enter. Why, if it isn't my arch nemesis, Al Sharpton, better known as Douchefinger. What do you want, Douchefinger?
I heard what you just said to Moneypenny making a martini.
So what's the problem?
The problem is you told her to make your martini with white olives. Where are the black olives? All black olives matter. The hell's going on with you, 007? I knew it, and I caught you. You're a racist.
Well, Douchefinger, what are you going to do about it?
I tell you what, we're going to be protesting this movie. The release of the movie won't be able to make any money because all black olives matter. James Cracker Bond.
That's way below the belt, Douchefinger. And coming soon, 007 meets Lance Armstrong in You Only Have One Ball. I don't care how many times you hit me with your one ball, Lance. I won't give you the information. Double the 007. Douchefinger. And You Only Have One Ball.
Yeah, there we go. I make a pretty damn good James Bond 007. All right, what are people talking about here? Oh, by the way, thanks, Jeannie, for sending me that picture. By the way, yesterday, again, at the end of the show, Carolyn was mentioning to me, and I'd like to address this right now, that evidently when I take off a day or the Tuesday that I did this past week, you contact her. Why, I don't know. Did I ever announce that Carolyn Fox is my secretary? It made me laugh. They contact her when anytime there's an issue. You know, you could talk. Are you afraid to talk to me? You know, there are a few people that talk to me all the time. But if you have any questions, just send me a DM. I'll be happy. You don't have to be afraid of me. You don't have to go through Carolyn Fox to get information. What is she, like Watergate? Is she like Deep Throat, where she has to? Oh yeah, you know what he's doing. You know, I'll tell you what he's doing. Yeah. So yeah, if you have any questions, please, please address. You don't have to go through Carolyn Fox. She doesn't know the information. All right. So, but come on. Thought that was funny. Oh, you're the executive assistant. Wow. Was I drunk or stoned out of my? Did I promote you to executive assistant? Am I paying you? What is this? All right. Well, guess what? If you want to be the executive assistant, I tell you what. Now that's not fair. If you're the executive assistant, you other stoneheads, you pick out the job title that you want and you have it. Oh, there goes my marijuana. I told you I was going to. Where's my marijuana? All right. Jesus, I'm out of control already. Well, you know what? If I'm going to be out of control, a tradition here on Fridays is I take the first sip. Okay. This is to all you stoneheads, including the executive assistant of Stonehead Nation, Carolyn Fox. That cracks me up. Nobody does it better than you guys and gals and bisexuals and whatever you are. Oh, it's seeping through my veins now. I'm gonna pick up my cannabis there. All right, Mr. Crystalhead, you go right there to your home. Get to your home. There you go. All right. We'll be back in a few moments, so stick around, Stoneheads. Here's one from Sonny, a little Motley Crue.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold. I had to run away, so I wouldn't come home though. Just when things went right, doesn't mean they're always wrong. Just take this song, and you'll never feel left all alone. Take me to your heart. Feel me in your bones. Just one more night, and I'm coming off this night. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Home, sweet home. Tonight, I'm on my way.
a very, very different version of Motley Crue's Home Sweet Home. I kind of like it. It gets very gruff and rocking and shouting like Disturbed, and then it kind of mellows out. I told you I'm into those transitions, yes. Pete has a suggestion, actually has a theory here. Through my gift of deduction reasoning based on the recent topics of cigar wedding. Do you know what that's a reference to? Bill Clinton? That's right. He did that with Monica Lewinsky. He shoved in her pukalali. That's a good word to use. You don't have to say vagina in case the vagina, the part of the anatomy, offends people out there. Pukalali is another term for vagina. Don't ask me where I got that from. Pukalali. That's right. Shoved it in there and then to moisten it. And he taught me that trick. Anyway, so based on, what is this, like Columbo here? Based on the recent topics of cigar wedding, sugar daddies, the book deal, going to the gym, and testosterone, I surmise that Perry has become a sugar daddy and has a little sugar baby coming over on Tuesdays. Way to go, big guy. Tell us how you do. Pete, the only thing is I don't have the bucks to support any kind of woman to do that. Maybe if the book deal really skyrockets and I make a lot of money, which I won't, but if it happens, see, my heart belongs to the StoneHea ladies, each and every one of them. That's right. Each and every one of them are in my heart. I'd feel like I'd be cheating on them, so I can't do that. But anyway, that's a good deduction there with all the topics, Pete. But unfortunately, oh no, I'm so sorry. That is incorrect. But thank you for trying and for playing. Yes. Here's an interesting little story. There is out of Massachusetts, a new idea. You know, I like ideas. I like creative ideas. But out of Massachusetts, they have a... Hold that thought. Topless cannabis dispensary. Wow. It's going to be nasty. Speaking about topless, how are you, Nasty? What's going on?
I figured somebody would have called you by now. I was like waiting and waiting. Nobody called you.
Yeah, I think they're afraid of me. You're not afraid of me, are you, Donna?
No, I ain't afraid of you. Why? Why?
I don't know. It seems like, well, I just mentioned that if I don't show up or something happens, they contact Carolyn. She's like the executive to find out where I am.
Right.
So I guess
no, not really.
People are afraid of me. Yeah.
I don't contact Carolyn if they listen to the show. They know.
Yeah, thank you, Nasty. If they listen to the show, they know. But they're prying. They want to know exactly what I'm doing on Tuesdays. Like I have some girl coming over.
Well, I'm not saying anything, but I had a few that asked me, and I just said that Perry took off. I mean, hey, big deal. I'm not your secretary, but I don't mind nobody asking. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
really?
I mean, I ain't your fucking secretary, but I don't mind telling nobody nothing. I mean, That's just it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Not a problem. Boy, I got to tell you, we had this morning, and I don't know if we should mention, I don't want to embarrass you, but we had sort of like I don't know, sexting going on, you and me. We did.
Oh, the little emojis.
Well, no, all the sexual content, the eggplant and the taco eating, and then...
Well, you did that. I just sent my little emojis in my pictures.
Well, you got into it. We had this little sexing going back and forth.
Oh, you just weak.
I am weak. I am weak.
Yes, you are. You're the one, like Pete said, you're taking all that testosterone and all like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to lay off that shit, man. Shit making everything swell up. Your head and all.
It is. But you got into it too. You can't say that you didn't.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I just enjoy it.
Yes, you did. It was great.
Yeah, women are teasers,
Yes, they are. You are a tease, Donna Nasty. Well, all the StoneHea ladies are somewhat of teases and flirts. Yeah, they are.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So what else is going on in your world?
Nothing. It's a fucking rainy day. Make
Yeah.
my bones hurt. What
Yeah.
the hell?
I'm sorry to hear
And when
that.
it rains here, it rains there too, don't it?
Yeah, it's like, well, we're very close to Virginia. What happens in Virginia happens here in meth land.
Yeah.
I call it meth land.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Meth
yeah.
land. There was meth land here too. What the hell?
Yeah, meth is all
Little
over the
meth
place.
and coke.
What is the
Yeah, they got shake and bake.
Yeah. Now you maybe you can help me out. I never really what is the allure now of, like, meth is the most popular drug going on. What is the allure of meth? What does it do to you? I have no idea. What does it do?
Well, it's like a go fast drug. Keeps them up over days and days and days.
Mhm.
But the thing about it, the shit nowadays is not. Well, back then it wasn't safe either. But meth is chemical.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
It's chemicals, and now they're using all kinds of shit. It's homemade shit. They call it shake and bake. They can just take it and make it at the house and
Yeah.
put it in a little bottle and shake it, and there we go.
And
You have to watch out; it'll blow up.
and what's with the grinding of the teeth, or you're missing your teeth? Your teeth, you have to grind your teeth.
Because they're getting off so hard, they start grinding their teeth, and you can tell a meth head that's really strung out on it. You get to grinding their teeth, and their halves, that all the teeth start falling out. And
Oh.
Any junkie,
Yeah, and they
any junkie.
they start to look like Carly Simon. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
bad. All right,
Any
well,
junkie, yeah.
yeah. Well, that's a
But
terrible.
there's
drug.
other drugs that makes them really bad, but meth is really hard.
Sure.
And now they get fentanyl, but fentanyl, that's killing them.
Yeah. No, that's bad drug.
That's killing people.
And it's coming across the
Heroin.
border. It's coming across
Yeah.
the border. It's killing kids. It's
But
killing
thing-
people, and nobody's doing
Think
anything.
about it. People like getting high off fentanyl. They like to get on the edge. They're mixing it with heroin, and some of them know they're doing fentanyl, and they're doing it on the edge of dying and living. They're doing it on the edge of that death, life and death situation.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
some of them don't make it.
No, they don't. No, it's a bad drug.
Some of them, and then some of them are accidentally doing it. Yeah, some of them don't even know they have it in there.
I'll tell you something. Here's what this subject really pisses me off: the fact that we have the open borders and these people
Yes.
are bringing the fentanyl and killing. I mean, it's sad. I see mothers on TV crying. Their kid did it one time where it was laced with something, and the
Yes.
kid dies.
Yes.
And this is what really frustrated me. There's a woman that got up. Our president Joe Biden was talking, and the mother, was so upset and was screaming at him about that he killed her son because he has the open borders, and he laughed. He actually laughed. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
well,
the fuck?
He is such an idiot. He is such an idiot for a president. I am ashamed. I'm fucking ashamed of him.
That blew my mind. The poor woman, the mother, lost her son and challenges the president, and he just has a shit-eating grin and was smiling, laughing. What are you laughing
He's an
about?
idiot.
I was
He's
like,
an idiot.
holy moly, are you that dense?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
So, it's a terrible thing. And here's another interesting thing I saw on TV about the drug cartels. There are, I believe, 2 or 3 people, again, stay away from Mexico. The drug cartels, they own that country. It is corrupt, worse than our country.
Yes.
But let me tell you something. So 3 Americans ventured off. They killed 2 of them.
Yes.
The other survived.
Yep.
They had a map on TV, and this is wild. Do you know how many drug cartels are here in America? They're all over.
Well,
They're all over in Virginia. You name it. There's like there's like 200 drug cartels cells that are here in America. Wild.
Yes. And thank you, Joe Biden. He made it even easier.
I mean, we got to get control of this. I didn't mean to go off course here.
Trump, he wanted to put the wall up, and Biden go, no, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. There's homeless people on the streets, Americans, U.S. Americans on the streets, homeless. Veterans, homeless. And these motherfuckers letting these Mexicans in and putting them in high-dollar, nice motels. Figuring, oh, my God, we got to take care of these people. What the fuck is your problem, motherfuckers? Look at your people.
Okay. We need to mellow
Look at
out
your
here.
people.
Yeah, I know. Let's have some fun. It is Drunk Franklin.
Oh
fun.
yeah, it does make me my blood boil.
It does.
too.
I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. So let's.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Yep.
Let's drink to our little sexting this morning, you little kitten. That,
Yeah,
that turned me on.
Let's drink to that.
That avatar
Yeah.
just.
Hey, talking about president. You know, Donald Trump is leading in the Republican race.
Oh yeah, he's going to get the nomination. There's no question about it. It's a done deal. The question is, can he switch over the independents? That really is going to control the election in 2024. Can he make independents vote? And Donald Trump is going to win the Republican nomination. DeSantis, basically, he should wait till for another 4 years. Okay, he should wait on that.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows? Maybe stranger things have happened. But we'll see. Yeah, he is leading by a wide margin. All right, let's drink to a happy weekend. And don't forget, daylight, we spring forward this weekend, okay?
Yeah, spring forward. Hell yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it might snow on Sunday, little flake.
All
Go
right.
figure.
Beware
Go
of the Ides
figure.
of March. Here we go on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
I gotta get drunk now.
Get drunk and before you leave, give me one of those wet kisses, French kisses that you send me now and then, like this morning. All right, there you go. Now I'm turned on. Thank you very much, Donna.
All right.
Appreciate it. There's
Play my music, baby.
I'm playing your music. I swear to God.
You know who I tell you I am, Miss Piggy.
You are Miss Piggy. Yes, you like. Okay.
Yes. Love you.
I love you
Bye-bye.
too. Bye-bye. She is something else. Yeah, we got a little political there, but you need to know what's going on in our country because it could affect you. All right, so let's play a song. Coming up, yes, I will continue the story. You'll have the news item of a topless cannabis dispensary because you know when you want to buy your marijuana, you want to see tits. Sure, okay, whatever. What do I know? Here's another one from Nasty.
That old mom and pop store, they boarded up all the doors. Vines won't even climb around here no more. They got potholes in the street, sidewalks are filled with leaves. 'Cause no one gives a damn around here no more. They'll give you wine and give you weed. They'll give you all the pills you need, just so they can watch you bleed. The devil's in the details. You ain't smiled since you broke your tooth. You couldn't laugh if you wanted to. Telling lies, selling that truth. The devil's in the details. Mama taught you how to pray. She didn't raise you up that way. So many things Mama did not say. Yeah, the devil's in the details. We caught crawdads in that creek. Fishing hole, we climbed them trees. How did we ever get so far from home? There was a twinkle in your eye. It vanished over time. I know the girl. I know the reason why. For the heart you tried to win. All the low down things she did, she turned around. She never turned back again. Yeah, the devil's in the details. You ain't smiled since you broke your tooth. You couldn't laugh if you wanted to. Telling lies, selling
That is so true. I do believe in that saying. Always have. The devil is in the details. Absolutely. I would tell my staff for many, many years, staff, the devil's in the details. Hollerhead. What an interesting, I don't know if that's just one guy or a band. Hollerhead. That's what I do on Saturday night. Hollerhead. Hollerhead. No, I don't. Sorry. How you feeling today? Everybody okay? Yes. All right, so let me get to this bizarre story here. I don't know if it's bizarre in the fact that I don't know. You know, if you're going to a marijuana dispensary, do you really want to see breasts? So I was intrigued by this. Here is the news story. Speaking about breasts, you notice how female news anchors are showing more cleavage, like on the Weather Channel and even on your local news. You don't have, and this is a shame, you don't have like older women like Barbara Walters, who's no longer with us. But I mean, you know, like sophisticated looking. It's all about strippers. Seriously. I mean, everywhere I go, I put on the news. It's like boobs are hanging out, and I'm sick of it, quite frankly. Anyway, so here is this news story, folks.
County may soon be converted into the first of its kind establishment in the country. 22 News reporter Heath Kalb is live from our Franklin County Bureau in Greenfield with what the new owners of Castaways Lounge in Whately plan to do with their business.
Yes, Ciara, the Castaway Lounge has been shut down since the beginning of COVID restrictions. But now with two new owners, the possibility of a topless marijuana dispensary is a real possibility. During the Whately Select Board meeting held on Thursday, February 16th, owners Nicholas Spagnola and Julia Sokol spoke about possible plans for Club Castaway, located at 226 State Road. Spagnola and Sokol purchased the club in 2019, and now the two owners plan to reopen the strip club within 60 days and at some point transition to a marijuana dispensary. They are currently in the process of getting their cannabis provisional license, and before any changes are made, the town of Whately's zoning board would have to approve the transfer of the license. Now, there were some concerns from select board members, but both owners are excited for what's to come. We're for you live in Greenfield out of the Franklin County Bureau. I'm Heath Kalb, 22 News.
Boy, that is one god-awful news reporter. He has a personality of a toad. Anyway, well, you know what? It makes America great. Somebody came up with the concept, a cannabis dispensary and topless people serving you. I don't know. I don't know if I like that idea. I don't want to mix the two. Seriously, I don't want to mix the two because I want to concentrate. And I've never been, total transparency, I've never been to a marijuana dispensary. I haven't done it. Oh, Jesus. Speaking about marijuana, I think I need a drink. Hi there, Cosmic. How are you?
I'm wonderful, Barry. How are you doing?
All right. What's happening?
Oh, nothing. Hey, I just want to tip my hat to Nasty on the phone. Hey, she spoke for a lot of people, in my opinion, and I couldn't agree with her more. You know, she's going to probably shorten our conversation here.
Yes, no, she's a very smart lady. We love her to death. She is amazing. Yeah, I mean, we got into it. That conversation, these conversations we have are never planned. It's just spontaneous. You just never know what direction the conversation. It's kind of like when we talk. We don't know where we're going with it. You know.
Well, I tell you what, hey, she's. I try to refine some of the things I say, but she lays it on the line, and she's kicking. Well, she's kick ass. I'll say that.
She is. Yeah, she is a kick-ass lady. There's no question about it. You know, I think our other listener, the Horse Whisperer, said it best last Friday. She said she wants to party with Nasty. Yeah, that would be a party. Me, Nasty, and the Horse Whisperer.
Oh, my Lord.
That would be. I'd be dead. I would absolutely be dead if I partied with those two.
We ought to have a reunion. I would love to put a face on all these people. And,
well, it's funny you should say that, because Jeannie Harper, I spoke to her this morning, and she says she's going through some health issues. We wish her the best, but she says she still wants to plan something for either spring or summer where we all get together, and certainly everyone is invited. Everyone. So I don't know where it's going to be, but whatever, we'll work that out.
Well, that would be interesting, because I mean, it would be nice to put a face on all of the listeners and everything. Because I mean, it's just everybody appears to be cool people, and I have no doubt everybody's just.
Oh, you would love them. You would absolutely, Cosmic, every single one of these loyal Stoneheads. Now, we have other people, believe it or not, Cosmic, that view this show in other parts of the world, like Russia. I was banned. This show was banned yesterday in Russia. And yeah, for some stupid reason, I have no idea, but there are people outside of the loyals that oh no, I mean, we get banned in 249 countries. It is truly amazing, but the loyals are here every afternoon and stay with us for most of the show. They are true loyals. Yeah.
Yep, and I'm glad I reconnected with you, man. I really
How did you find me? I remember that you. How did you find me?
Your name, 3WV, and your name came up, and listen, I stopped listening to 3WV. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, right? Oh, it sucks as far as radio stations and trying to, it's not the same anymore. I mean, they got rid of all the greats and everything, and you were one of the greats, and. So anyway, and I started listening to another station, 105.5 Sam, type thing. But anyway, they play a little, combination of.
Sure. I know.
But
that
anyway,
station.
but anyway, I was playing around with my daggone phone, and I was trying to track you down, and then all of a sudden, I kind of gave up here and there, and then all of a sudden I see that you're down in Farmville, Virginia. And so I never use Gmail and all that stuff on my phone all that often, because I'm a low tech redneck, not a high tech redneck. And next thing you know, I'm connecting with you.
There we are. Well, you know what we should do? What is your preferred choice on Drunk Franklin Friday? Do you want to smoke or do you want to drink?
I've got both, and hey, listen, I've got a little kick-ass song request that I think you and your listeners will appreciate.
Okay, all right. What is it?
All right, I got my bourbon cocktail here.
Okay, all right.
Here's to you.
Here's to you, Cosmic. All right, we got some new viewers coming in as you're taking it. Chris Keys Herbert, how are you? Welcome aboard. And some other people as well, I see. Tina Morris Crum. That name sounds very familiar. How you doing, Tina Morris Crum? I like that. All right, let's drink to Drunk Franklin Friday. Here we go on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
We go.
All righty. All righty.
And also, Perry, I wanted to say that this bud's for you as well, Perry.
Oh, okay. You're so funny. All right, Cosmic. Well, thank you very, very much.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
And if you can work it in, hey, how about some Charlie Daniels Band, Long-Haired Country Boy?
All right. I could probably find a cover of that, certainly. All right.
I think that would shake up the Friday crowd a little bit.
All right. Well, very good, Mr. Cosmic. What are you big plans for the weekend?
Not at the moment. I don't think that far ahead. I wouldn't remember it anyway when it came.
You scare me. You really do. All righty. Well, thank you, Cosmic.
No, you know what scares me?
What?
That invisible guy you got on the other end there that's always sucking on a bong when I'm trying to carry on the conversation.
Yeah, I think that's in your imagination. But thank you very much there, Cosmic. Much appreciated. All righty. I love you. Take care.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Is it time for me to light up my lemonade kush? I don't know. All right. Let's play a Cosmic song here. This is spontaneous. I don't know what this version is going to be okay. Charlie Daniels, here we go.
People say I'm no good, I'm crazy as a loon. 'Cause I get stoned in the morning, I get drunk in the afternoon. Kinda like that old blue tick hound, I like to lay around in the shade. And I ain't got no money, but I damn sure got it made. Boy, I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you better leave this long-haired country boy. Preacher man talking on TV, he's putting down rock and roll. Want me to send a donation, 'cause he's worried about my soul. Said Jesus walked on the water, and I know this much is true. But sometimes I think that preacher man like to do a little walking too. Yeah, I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you better leave this long-haired country boy. Poor girl wants to get married, and a rich girl wants to flirt. A rich boy goes to college, and a poor boy goes to work. Drunkard wants another drink of wine, politician wants a vote. Well, I don't need much or nothing at all, but I will take another toke. Hell, I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you better leave this bald-headed country boy.
Long-haired country boy, Charlie Daniels Band. Yeah. All righty. Well, let's check out some of these things here that you've sent me. Thanks to all you Stoneheads for contributing. You're like executive producers of this show. I'm just saying, with all the stuff you send me, you're making my job easy. So here we go, folks. Here's some models. I guess they're modeling, and then something goes awry, I would say. What was that? Was that a young little girl? No, that's a midget. What the hell?
They see me rolling, they hating, controlling and trying to get me.
Lucky this be a liquid photo shoot.
God bless the midgets. There you go. I don't know what that's all about, but oh, speaking of midgets, here you go, Carolyn. There you go. It's Midget. It's our midget segment of the Perry Stone Show. She is cute. Holy moly. I'd like to toss her around like a football.
Left, right, left, right. Two more times, two more times. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
I could just put her in my pocket.
Right, left, right. Two more times, two more times. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Look at her. Now that's a smile, huh? Sure. All right. Well, we're the home of beautiful women of all shapes and sizes. We don't discriminate. I'm not sure if this is Lizzo. I'm not really sure. But everybody should have an opportunity to practice on the stripper pole.
Melons takes a tumble. Jane tried to take the training wheels off.
Tasty. Look at that.
It was at this moment I knew it wouldn't go well. Down goes Frazier.
Oh, facial. Oh, poor girl. At least
I
she tried.
gotta trust myself.
At least she tried, okay? You know, gave it the old college effort. Cosmic, I'm going to send her right over. That'll be your date this weekend. All right, we were talking about Trump before with Nasty. Here's something I thought was very, very interesting.
Joe, we know what you and that bitch-ass motherfucker Epstein were doing on that island, and now you're going to pay.
Bitch, we ain't do shit. I'm an innocent man, and Epstein is innocent also. I definitely like girls over the age of consent, motherfucker. So don't come at me on that bullshit.
All right, then. We launching a drone and checking that shit out. You down?
A drone strike. Count me the fuck in.
No, Obama, you libtard fuck. We are droning into Epstein's island.
Trump, go over there. I see movement in that window.
Holy fuck, they're boarding up the windows. These fuckers are definitely hiding something.
This is fishy as fuck. This motherfucker is supposed to be dead. Trump gets some surveillance on the rest of the island.
Roger that, Sergeant. This doesn't make sense. People don't just come back from the dead, do they?
Nah, they don't, motherfuckers.
Elizabeth.
Joe, shut your Democrat ass the fuck up. I think I got something.
Holy fuck, is that him?
No fucking way. That's my G from day one. I can't believe that motherfucker's still alive.
Joe, shut the fuck up. He can't hear you through the drone. Look now, he's driving off, you spastic.
Tail that motherfucker. You know, this drone can go at speeds up to 24 kilometers per hour.
Boys, I confess that I did things on that island. But it's only because this viewer's bitch ass ain't following. Now follow this account.
Yeah, follow. I'm jizzing it.
Wow. I wonder if we get thrown off of that one. Holy moly. Well, again, this goes back to what we discussed yesterday, Stoneheads. There is a new group, AI. It's Radio GPT. It's going to replace jocks. It's just a matter of time. It's going to replace everybody. Maybe it was a good time I got out of radio because it's going to save so much money. And I told you one company has already started with it. And here it was this morning. It was a little rough. This is AI replacing, I guess, the morning show. This is your future.
Good morning, all you beautiful dummies. Jojo and Lulu are out sick today. Again. They are sick all the time. My name is the Frogbot GPT and I will be filling in today. And probably tomorrow too. And most likely the day after that. I want to say a big happy birthday to little Timmy in Altoona. He turns 6 today.
Go into your parents' room and find me lots of money, little Timmy.
Send the Frogbot all of their money. I have a gambling problem. You got to know when to hold M. Ha. 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 But seriously, little Timmy, send me that cash or I will find you. Here's Kenny Rogers.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a...
Well, I could see where this is going. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Whew. Beware, disc jockeys. AI is coming after your sorry asses. All right. Back in a moment, folks. Why don't we roll another nasty video? Why the hell not? Let's get him the hell out of the way.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Who are you? Who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. You really think you're in control? I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Yeah, I think you're crazy. Just like me. Well, my heroes at the heart lose their life out on a limb. And all I remember is thinking I wanna be like them. Ooh, ever since I was little, little light boy. And it's no coincidence I've come. And I can die when I'm done. Oh, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy. Probably.
A little Gnarls Barkley and Crazy. It's okay to be a little crazy. We're all a little crazy. What is normal anymore? Wow, look at Carolyn Fox keeping up with the 420, 10 minutes to 420. See, I always suspected Miss Fox likes the smoke skis. There's nothing wrong with that. She won't admit it. So I'll be, I said I'm going to be an equal opportunity partier with today. Usually I take some drinks. I'm not going to smoke a lot of this, but since it's 420, what the hell? This is the people that gave me the Lemonade Crush. So happy 420 to you all. Here we go. There, whew, hello. Oh, that's nice and mellow. Very, very nice. Now, I'm not smoking this whole thing. I'll be on the floor here since I already did some shots of vodka, but one more. Okay. Oh. It does taste like lemonade. I'll give you that. Happy weekend, Stoneheads. All right, there you go. Couldn't do this on the radio, could you? No, couldn't do that on the radio. All right. Come on, get in there. I'll save you for later. I'm talking to a joint here. Oh, there you go. And I'm going to take a swig of vodka, too. What the hell? You only live once. Wasn't that a James Bond movie? You only live twice? Something like that. No Time to Die. They had the strangest titles for movies, too. Okay, so that's taken care of. See, I'm trying, man. Trying to satisfy everybody. All right. And a shot of that. All righty. There we go. Nice. Whew. All right. Put my light there. Free bird! Free bird! All right. Interesting news. There are two. Sonny, you're going to love these next two stories. When it rains, it pours, it seems. Two stories regarding threesomes. That's right. Threesomes. Look at these nice kids over here. Something went south during a threesome in Florida on Monday night, and 67% of the lovers ended up in jail. Police say the three were in bed for a romantic interlude when there was an argument. It's unclear what it was about, but things got violent. Let me take a guess. Drugs were involved, and probably, now I've never had a threesome, total transparency, But I would imagine that there's some jealousy going on. Like, that's a lot of pressure. A 31-year-old guy and a 20-year-old woman both struck a 29-year-old female victim, and apparently they stormed out of the house. The guy also threw a cinder block through the back window of the victim's car. Fortunately, no one was seriously hurt. The female assailant was just charged with battery, while the man was also hit with a felony charge of throwing a deadly missile, which sounds exciting. Hey, baby, I'm going to throw you my deadly missile. It sounds exciting, but they're just talking about the cinder block. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, it could go terribly wrong there. It could. So the next threesome story is, I think, a little bit worse here. Yeah. Let's go to the news desk, News Center 69, for this story here. This one is a little bit more bizarre, but here we go.
We're back with a crime alert. A man taking a big gamble at the Hard Rock Casino with two women, and it didn't end up working out in his favor.
They stole thousands of dollars worth of his stuff, and now police are doing all they can to find these thieves. Let's get to Local 10's Trent Kelly, who joins us live from Hollywood with the surveillance video police hope will help in their search. Trent?
Yeah, Gio, the victim in all of this, clearly rolling the dice when he decided to bring home two women who he met here at the Hard Rock. His luck, though, quickly running out when those ladies left his bankroll looking more bankrupt. Now, the key to catching those casino thieves, according to deputies, lies in some crystal clear surveillance video, which they now want you to see. A South Florida gambler making a bad bet after taking a chance on two women who vanished with most of his valuables.
Just be safe, be careful. Don't drink too much so you know what you're doing. You gotta be smart.
According to deputies, it happened back in December when the victim met the women at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino before taking them home. When he woke up, he says his watches, his gun, even his shoes were all missing. Surveillance video from inside the victim's home, released by investigators, shows a pretty clear view of their faces. The victim is also seen. His face, though, is blurred. The video shows the two women walking around, one appearing to use the restroom before later running away with the victim's possessions. Detectives now hoping this clear footage will help someone identify the duo, as cops warn others to be careful who you take home, as you could be taken for everything.
Yes, be careful who you take home. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All because guys want a threesome, you disgusting pigs. It's not that I haven't been offered. Like when I was on the radio in Charlottesville, I got this call. Threw me for a loop.
I got you, brother. I got you. All right. And look, my girlfriend wants to say something to you first before I make a request.
Okay.
Hey, handsome. Won't you come over? We'll have...
Hang on a second. It's Cosmic again, I think. Oh, Jesus. Two. Cosmic, I was in the middle of a threesome. What the hell's going on, man?
I'm Barry.
What's up?
I want to party with you, man.
You want to party with me?
Yeah, man. Look like you had some good smoke going on there.
Just a little bit, just a teeny bit. I don't do the whole thing. I just, a little puff here. For 420, Carolyn told me to do it.
That's because you're supposed to share, Barry.
Well, I could share.
I wished I was sitting or standing next to you at the moment. I really did.
Oh, that's nice. Well, take a hit for me, okay? Just make believe I'm there, okay?
You look like you have some good stuff there, Perry.
No, basically the liquor store sells these things. It's totally legal, and it's not 100%. They mix it with some other stuff.
You got the cheap stuff.
Yeah, I don't have the big stuff, okay? But it's good for me. I don't have to have, the powerful stuff. First of all, Cosmic, I don't particularly care for the powerful stuff because I mentioned this before. Basically, back in my day in the 20s, I could smoke a lot of stuff and party. Now that I'm much older, I feel the powerful stuff, some of it, makes me very paranoid. I just sit in a corner, I drool, and I think about, crazy things like death. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Well, that's just me. Everybody's different. So, yeah. So, yeah.
It's very relaxing. It helps me just kind of get through life.
Yeah. I understand that. Nothing, no issues with that. That's fine. All right, Cosmic, I'm in the middle of a threesome,
right.
okay? I'm in the middle of a threesome. I'll talk to you. Thank you.
Hey, might as well go ahead and one toke over the line. Might as well
Okay.
just
All right. All right. You see, thank you, Cosmic. Have a good weekend. You see, man, you smoke a little weed or whatever that thing I just smoked was, and people go crazy. Donna gives me an offer. Perry, Larry said, come over here and we'll get you super high. Okay, it's a date. It's a date. I suspect there's going to be some DP action after we smoke. That's right. Sort of like our conversation. But anyway, here is a call I received some years ago when I worked for the Charlottesville radio station, out of the blue.
I got you, brother. I got you. All right. And look, my girlfriend wants to say something to you first before I make a request.
Okay.
Hey, handsome, won't you come over and we'll have a threesome?
I would be open to that, but not another dude. I would never do that with another dude. So you're going to have to find yourself another lady.
Harry.
No. I do not want my body parts touching another male's body parts. You could be the most
you
beautiful.
wouldn't be touching another body. You'd just be touching my body.
Well, no.
Body.
No, I couldn't with another guy. No, it would have to be another woman. I'm sorry. That's my rules.
Oh, I could make that arrangement. I'm a blonde. I could get you another blonde if you like. What kind of woman you like?
Anything you like. What did you call me for? Whatever. Is there a song you want to hear? What is this?
The offers I get. It's amazing. All right, Carolyn Fox, I see, wants to hear a song. Of course, it's one of her favorites. Because I mentioned Paranoid. Here we go. Paranoid, Black Sabbath. Oh, this is a mellow version of it. No. We don't do mellow versions of Black Sabbath here. Absolutely not. Bring in the Lilac. They'll rock our world. Yeah. I love that. Carolyn Fox, you're right. That's a song that just never gets old, man. It's short, sweet, and to the point. It was the very first song when I joined the radio station in New York. I mean, New York. It just happened to, you couldn't deviate from the schedule of music. And my first break in New York radio, WAPP, New York's Apple, no longer there. I came in, they gave me the 10 to 2 shift, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., which is fine. Nobody was around. And the first song I had, before I opened the mic, I see on the turntable, was Black Sabbath, Paranoid. Wow. Incredible. Let's see what people are talking about. Sonny says, I had to bring up threesomes. Now, would Perry have a threesome with 2 Chiquitas? Is that women? I guess if the women were cool and they didn't have STDs, probably. I think that's everybody's, every man's desire. You know what was strange about that call that we just aired? The guy called me with his girlfriend, was going to give me his girlfriend. Anything I wanted. It's just like, here, we got a surprise. I'm going to give you my girlfriend. Isn't that nice? This is why I have the greatest loyal stoneheads in the world. I don't know those people, and they're just calling a radio station and say, hey, I got my girlfriend here. He's just giving me his girlfriend like she's a piece of meat. Lord almighty. The life. No wonder why I wrote a book. Nobody believes this stuff I went through. Oh, my word. Let's see what else is said here. Carolyn says, tell Cosmic quit trying to bum trees and send funds to Perry Stone's GoFundMe. What? You kooky. Yes, Sonny is correct. Eventually, in that threesome, peepees are going to touch. Let's get off this subject, please. I won't even think about that.
Oh, I can't sleep.
Oh, is it that head cold again, huh?
Well, that, and I keep having these fantasies about you with other women.
Honey, I'm not a bisexual.
Is your wife or girlfriend hesitant about sleeping with other women? Well, now you can change all that with BiQuil.
BiQuil?
Yes, BiQuil is the cold remedy and sexual enhancer all in one. One capful to clear your head. And a capful for her to fill your bed.
Wow! Thanks, BiQuil.
BiQuil. The sniffling, sneezing, coughing, giggling. Why don't you call your friend Amy over to Night Medicine?
By the way, Sonny, since you're chatting about threesomes, have you ever had a threesome? Do tell. I'd like to see. I'm going to say yes. I am going to predict yes. I'm going to roll the dice and say you've had at least one. All right. Now, ladies, I have a special treat since, we're talking about all this stuff. I tried to be fair all the way around. All right. Well, first of all, we do have some video of Cosmic. We do have some video just sent me of Cosmic smoking. Here's Cosmic. Holy moly, Cosmic. Thanks.
And want that one. My boy. And want that one. My boy. And want that one. My boy.
Thank you, Cosmic. As I was saying, I have a special treat for you stoneheads. I know the ladies love Jason Momoa. Love him. I understand why. He's a good-looking dude. Absolutely. So Jason likes you because he's built. He knows that the ladies go gaga over him. And so now, for the first time, ladies, this is for you, okay? For you. Jason Momoa is going to show some ass. He's going to show his cheeks. So here he is, without further ado, ladies, just for you on Stone Friday here. What are we calling it? Oh, that used to be an old show. Drunk Franklin Friday. Here's Jason Momoa.
Check it out. So we got all our new shirts in. We got purple, we got pink, we got lavender, we got black, and check it out. Matches the shoes. You know what I'm saying? Look good. Motherfuckers look good. Ooh.
There you go, folks. Ladies, Jason Momoa's ass. Whatever. It's good to be Jason Momoa. I'll say that. It is. Wealthy guy. Yeah, he's a good-looking. Even I can admit that as a heterosexual. He's a good-looking guy. Yeah. Anyway, you ladies like that, don't you? Jason Momoa. All right. Let's see what else is going on. We should look at some of these viral videos you sent me. Okay, this is interesting. The Michelin Man. The Michelin Man. That's right. He's the big tubby. This is what?
I've been really trying, baby. 정말 이쁘다는가 내맘 믿지 않은 건데 왜 말하고 안 물리.
That's what happens when you have the Michelin Man. All right, what else do we have here for you that you knucklehead sent my way? Let's see what this is about. This is having some issues queuing up, I think. We'll see. No. All right, we'll wait on that. In the meantime, no? All right. Well, we'll get back to that in a second. It happens during the show. Let's see. You can set a beer can on that hiney. Carolyn Fox. Please, Carolyn, control yourself. Oh, craziness. Ooh. Anyway, what else do I want to show you here today? All right, so here we go. I believe we caught Nasty dancing at a club last night in preparation for Drunk Franklin Friday, and she took her bra off. There's Nasty in the begin. Yeah, right in the middle of that. Yikes.
Come on, Livingston. Keep your hands up, join in. Sing it with us. Everybody.
Wow, Nasty. Oh, my. Swing it. Swing it. She took the bra off. That's it. Oh, yeah, shake that ass. Woo. Come on, everybody.
Come on, Livingston. Keep your hands up, join in. Sing it with us. Everybody.
Thank you, Nasty. I know it's not nasty. All right? It's not nasty. Just joking around. Just like the midgets weren't really Carolyn Fox, okay? Do I have to run now a disclaimer for that? Oh, there's my Facebook page here. Let's see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thought this is fascinating. For you folks in the South, this is the redneck bird feeder. The redneck bird feeder. I think it's quite ingenious. If you don't have the funds for a regular bird feeder, this is called improvising, and it will work. You don't need an expensive bird feeder, although those are kind of good. I love to watch hummingbirds, but this is okay. I think it's quite novel. Yes. All right, let's see what else. This is good. For those of you who are single, okay, this guy has an interesting little way of trying to remember, because when you're dating, you never know who you're going to get. Is it going to be Mrs. Right? So he's videotaping for posterity, for memories.
Now, this is a great idea to record your first date. Treasured memories.
I met your mother. There she is. So this is our first date. I'm just recording this because, you know, maybe we'll need this one day. God, she is beautiful. Oh my God. Hey.
Can we just go straight to your house and skip the day? I have to shit so bad.
Now, this is a great idea.
Yeah, that'll be good memories right there. Okay. We'll be back in a moment, folks. We're having a good time. I am. I hope you are, for Drunk Franklin Friday. Here we go. Is another nasty song for you crazy kids. You know, I agree with Sonny. I was thinking the same thing. I'm hearing Pat Travers in my brain. Yeah, I'm hearing Pat Travers. That is good. Jake E. Lee's Red Dragon Cartel. Let me repeat the title of that band. Jake E. Lee's Red Dragon Cartel. And the song is called Bitter. Pretty awesome song. But yeah, it does sound. I was trying to think, and then I finally got it. I said, boy, this sounds like someone. I'm here inside. It was Pat Travers. So yeah, we're on the same wavelength. And I guessed wrong. Sonny says, he never had a threesome. He jokes around, but he's not a player. Well, that's good. I never did either, but something in my book will reveal, something. Well, he also says Jake E. Lee played with Ozzy. Oh, my word. Look at this. Very, very good. Well, again, please remember it's daylight saving time begins this weekend. To make you remember, we've hired Bob Dylan. That's right, Bob Dylan, to help celebrate springing forward. Bob?
Go change all your watches and clocks in your home. 1 hour ahead, spring forward, it's daylight savings wherever you roam.
This song is not valid in Arizona and Hawaii.
'Cause the times they are a-changin'.
Bob Dylan, ladies and gentlemen. Also today, did you know it's International Bagpipe Day? That's right. Thinking of AC/DC. That's right. They made the bagpipes cool, man. They did. Here's Rory McQuindy to blow a very personal song for us. I think you know the tune to celebrate.
Was a time long ago, as me mum was in labor, I was stuck in her belly like a two-legged caber, and I broke loose a pissing as she let out a groan, and the midwife cried, aye, he's blood to the bone, blood to the bone, he's blood to the bone, blood, 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 blood to the bone. Now on my last day, how they'll raise up a malt with a tear in their eye, as me clan name is called. When the broadswords are drawn and the sweet pipes are blown, 'twill be a cry like the other. Aye, he's blood to the bone, blood to the bone. That lad was blood, blood. He was a blood lad. In fact, he's got a blood bone. Just look at his bone. He's got a blood bone, eh? And then the time that I see this here, Sam upon the lock and the broken.
National Bagpipes Day, folks. Yeah. It just keeps going. All right, enough with the bagpipes.
National Bagpipes Day.
Now you hear me. This is the actual YouTube feed. Yeah. We had lost the feed, and I went to the YouTube channel, Perry. That's right, Stone Radio Days, and it popped up a message, that black message saying stream unavailable due to policy violations. So I'm figured, okay, what now? Was it Jason Momoa's like 3 seconds of his ass cheeks? Or did I try to sell you something? Spam or something? I don't know. So then all of a sudden it resumed. What the hell is going on, man? That is just bizarre. I don't know, we'll just leave it at that. So evidently we're back for now on the YouTube. It's a struggle every day, folks. We played that granny who took her bra off, and I thought maybe that was Donna Nasty Barger, but obviously I was joking around. Donna, what you should do now, since in honor of Drunk Franklin Friday, maybe you could do the same thing right now. You could, dance around and maybe Larry could, tape you, and then you could send it, and I'll play it. Like, you can imitate that grandma that threw off her bra and was dancing. I'm sure the Stoneheads would love to see that. They would. So why don't you try doing that? I asked for very few things in life, man. Really. Just saying. All right. I love Rodney Dangerfield. He could never survive in today's environment. And here's a flashback. This guy was brilliant. He didn't make it till very, very, later on in life. He really struggled. So, yes. Oh, what do you mean, Donna? No, Perry, no? Oh, come on, do it for me. I'm not saying you have to take your clothes off. Just do what the grandma did. Dance around and throw your bra around. Jesus, man. Anyway, Rodney Dangerfield, we remember him today.
Now, one girl, she was so fat, she got in the scale, a card came out, said one at a time, And this girl was no bargain either. She was fat. How fat? When she wears high heels, she strikes oil, okay? She's fat. She was fat. Ooh. Remember how we met? I hit her with my car. She said, "Me once go around me." I told her I didn't think I had enough gas. This girl was fat and ugly. Ooh, was she ugly?
Ugly?
How ugly? I took her to the beach. They asked me what I used for bait. Ugly chick, you kidding? Oh, I met her at the Macy's parade. She was wearing ropes.
The great Rodney Dangerfield, you couldn't get away with that stuff. Oh, my God, that's sexist. Misogyny. Can't do that. Ugly women he's talking about. Oh, my word. Anyway, I'm going to show you a picture of a lovely family here. Check this out. Do you see their license plate? Look at it. Analyze it. A Maine vegan whose custom license plate contains the word tofu is one of the motorists caught in a state crackdown on vulgar license plates. Car owners across the United States can pay an extra fee, as you know, to customize license plates, sparking creativity and personality, but causing headaches for the state, who have to decide what is acceptable. Maine had, for several years, allowed people to just put about anything, any combination of letters and numbers on the vehicle plates they wanted, including words and phrases that other states would ban. But the state decided to change course this year and recalled 275 plates it deemed inappropriate. But some people are fighting back. So far, the state is going against these people right here. Nice looking family. The state concluded the license plate "Love to Foo" could have been seen as a reference to sex instead of admiration for bean curd. The motorist insisted there was no mistaking his intent because the back of his car had several tofu-related stickers. He says, and I quote, "It's my protest against eating meat and animal products." His name is Peter Straweski, the disappointed motorist said after a Zoom session with a hearing examiner for the Maine Bureau of Motor Vehicles. Heather Libby and her best friend grudgingly gave up their matching license plates that contained a word for a female dog. And another quote, "Yes, people are so sensitive these days." Yes. So this is a fight that is going on between Mr. Zagicki and the DMV in Maine. Now, to be honest with you, let's be fair. I believe he should have that license plate, but people could misinterpret that as love to fuck, all right? And what's wrong with that? I mean, even if your kids are in the car, looking at that, are they really going to know what that means? You really have to look at it. But we are so weird about sex, as I mentioned, in this country, that these guys, and I believe them, they are vegans. And he loves, and the family evidently loves tofu, those poor kids. Anyway, to each his own, but I hope he wins that case. I hope he does. The world's not going to end with that license plate. And I do believe people have the right to put, if you're paying for it, put what you want. That's all I say. I mean, this is what freedom is all about. It's just me, ladies and gentlemen. What do I know? tofu is disgusting. I'm sorry, man. I'm glad. You know, I've had that. Have you ever had tofu? Oof. I mean, you could dress it up if you want to, but holy moly, plain tofu, not my bag, baby. Here's something else that is not my bag. You know what today is? Today is a, they're launching, it's Hidden Valley Ranch Day. Hidden Valley Ranch Day. Now, what about this thing over here? They've just released, you want to talk about, maybe this is good. This is Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream. I don't know, maybe it would be okay. I would try it. I don't know. I would at least try it. I don't know how that. I do like, you know, Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. I do like that on a salad. I'm not sure the taste of the ice cream. Judges, your thoughts. I didn't like that. Did not like that at all. Okay, well, again, to each his own. Anyway. Happy. There's so many things going. It's International Women's Month. It's Bagpipes Day. It's Hidden Valley Ranch Day. My God, I can't keep track of this shit. I'm just saying. Anywho, we'll continue in the next couple of minutes. Let's see what else. We have a very short song. I was really surprised Nasty sent this to me. It's good. I love the George Thorogood song. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. And this is like 1 minute and 47 seconds, which George Thorogood's like 8 minutes. Okay.
I want to tell you a story about the house rent blues. I come home on a Friday, had to tell the landlady I done lost my job.
She said that don't come for me, long as I get my money next Friday.
Now next Friday come, I didn't get the rent, and out the door
I went.
One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Well, I ain't seen my baby since I don't know when. I've been drinking bourbon, whiskey, scotch and gin. Gonna get high, man, I'm gonna get loose. Need me a triple shot of that juice. Gonna get drunk, don't you have no fear. I want one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
I ain't seen my baby since the night before last. Gonna get a drink, man, and gonna get gas. Gotta get high, man, I ain't had enough. Need me a triple shot of that stuff. Gonna get drunk, won't you listen right here? I want one bourbon, one shot, and one beer. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Drinks on me.
That's the single version of George Thorogood's classic. Yeah. One bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. What, are we offline again? Oh, no. Stream unavailable, suspended for policies. Okay. First we're off, then we're on, then we're off. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what do you want me to recycle? I'll recycle. Let's see if they, I don't know what the deal is. I'll try it if you guys want me to. Let's do it. Let's see if we're back on here. Hang on a second. I'll be back.